Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The 76ers open for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Here, matched up against Boston. That's how they'll tip off the new season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched. And they call an illegal screen here. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to White. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford, no luck. Now the 76ers with it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good. Shot missing. Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Pass to Burks. No good on the triple. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. 4-point game. Count that one.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
Now here's Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Randall. Outside Edwards. White with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Inside. Here's Gordon. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edwards drives in. Here's Randall. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Got a piece of it. Right side Horford. Stolen by Reed. And taken away by Paul. In the corner, Horford with it. Will it go? Boston. No good that time either. The 76ers leading by 8. Edwards inside. And it's Smith missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Pass to Burks. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. He has yet to score. And they pick up 2.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. In terms of his team scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, "I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
A floater, and it's Paul missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Edwards. Six to shoot. Takes it inside. And Boston with the rebound. Works for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Boston, 7.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, despite that possession, something that I'd like is they've been under control while getting out in this league. They've kept those turnovers down.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Daniels with it. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Defense, Philadelphia. They lead by 7. And Gafford throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Reed misses. Boston trailer. O'Neal on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Burks. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Daniels with it. Defended by Giddey. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Burks. Celtics passing it around and taken away by Johnson. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Dosunmu. They need this one. Rebounded by Gafford. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Daniels. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Four on the clock. It's stolen by Randall. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Reed. Smith scanning the floor. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
I know you are.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell outside. In the corner, Horford with it. Boston, no good that time either.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For three, Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead. They stormed through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Austin making a switch here. Celtics trailed by 6.
Captain substitution.
Gordon a screen.
Chris Paul.
In the corner, Horford with it. Pass to Gordon. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Murray scanning the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray and is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
O'Neal from long range. They get it back. Back to Paul. Celtics trailed by 5. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Reed. Horford no luck. For the finish. And Reed throws it down.
And look, that's an excellent hustle there by Reed. He deserved to get rewarded in transition.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Edwards drawing the double team. 5-on-3 break. Outside, White. To the inside. Here's Gordon for Murray. And it's Gordon missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Johnson outside. Screen by Jones. Johnson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Paul. And here is Gafford. Back to Paul. Mitchell outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers making a change here.
Down to Philadelphia.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Kept alive. Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Johnson outside. Here's Reed. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the 76ers lead by 17. And so it's Philadelphia feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball.
Boston, 23.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trailed by 17. And here is Paul. Outside, Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Hit by Horford. And it's Paul penetrating. Count it, good.
Boy, I don't think there have been too many players ever with a better touch than CP.
Here's Murray. Pass to Reed. Randle outside. Here's Smith. Crafty move. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. And so it's Boston with it. The shot by Paul, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Burks on the wing. Ball looking over the floor. Mitchell in the corner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers leading by 18. Murray for 3. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Horford. Now, Burks. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shake. Misses off the left iron.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Back to Randle. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Mitchell outside. Shot to stop the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moves. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally.
Yeah, Smith is just feeling it out there. He keeps finding opportunities to attack.
Picked by Horford. A putback, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Randle outside. Now Edwards. Pass to Smith. Over Gordon. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Josh Smith.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Outside Daniels. Mitchell right side. Here is Gordon. Mitchell outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. Murray inside. Eason with a steal. Black outside. Back to Davis. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And here's Edwards outside. Davis with a rebound. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Smith. Now Reed. Davis with the defensive effort.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Now Philadelphia with it. From the baseline. It's stolen by Ingram. Black, left side. Pass to Davis. Back to Black. Lets a three fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all. You don't want to leave Reid any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Here's Black. Smith with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back over to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Down low. Murray Boyles.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Pelicans cleared away. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. Reed defending. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Now here's Black. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Now here's Black. Here's Murray Boyles. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
32 seconds left in the first. Inside. Robbed. Here's Marley. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Edwards looking it over. Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's New Orleans. They lead by 1.
New Orleans 10.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Hunter on the wing. Right side Davis. Here's Morant. Driving in. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the inside. Back to Giddey. The three is up. Davis with a rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Back to Sharp. Outside for Morant. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Reed. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Pass to Johnson. Now Giddey. Into the lane. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's New Orleans now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Dosunmu outside. Now Giddey. To the middle. Floats one. Davis with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Holland gets the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Dosunmu outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Davis. And Anthony Davis getting downhill in transition.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. New Orleans leading by 5. Outside Morant. To the paint. Davis misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside Reed. Hits a three-pointer. Reed's got 6 points.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
Goes back up. It's hauled in by Marley. Lots of room. Here's Holland. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here goes Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
Murray is an opportunistic player. When he sees a lane open up, he jumps on it.
And here's Morant. Inside. Murray boils. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Black. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's a pick. Edwards on the move. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
To the inside. Murray boils. Shot's good by Black. Black's got his second bucket of the night. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Outside Eason. Back to Black. Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Giddey with a rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Murray Boyles. Got it. Good job in the low post. Murray Boyles has got 8 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Down low. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Marley. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Inside. Pass to Reed. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Smith with the rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Giddey. Philadelphia moving it around. Smith, that one's good. He has 7.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Morant, driving to the basket. Can't cash it in from close range. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Here's Murray. Misses off the right iron.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Murray drives in. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Davis resolute with that and 1.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game. Smith inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 9 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Morant. Tough points from John.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
Unreal. A bomb at the buzzer.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Sixers trailing. Edwards with it. Pass to Murray to take the lead. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Davis misses.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Reed can't hit.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Farley with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And there's the screen. Back to Reed. This one for 3. Holland with a rebound. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. To the middle. Randall with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist now.
The Pelicans call timeout. Pelicans making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Randall. And here's Reed to the wing, right side. Smith inside. Good work defensively by Black. The Pelicans lead by 3. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis packs it down.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Yes, sir, it's good.
Well, yeah, you can tell Black is very comfortable finishing right under the rim. Has such good hops.
Outside Murray for 3. Smith. Cleared away by Davis.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Black outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, the shot is off. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Murray. Picked by Smith. Now Randall. He launches. Another shot. He gets the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
The Pelicans call timeout. Minute 37 left to the fourth quarter. Davis a screen. The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Picked by Smith. Murray. Here's Reed. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
New Orleans ball.
Leading by 5. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a tray. Randall rips down the board. Here's Murray. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the drive.
Time and time again, we see Murray come up big. He's as clutch as they come.
Oh, money!
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Murray fires! Oh, off target from downtown. Here's Eason. And here's Morant. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. To 2K Sports at another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Pass to Reed, pulls it from 20. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Here's Irving. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy's shot.
Stolen by Reed. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Smith. Now Edwards. Over Irving. Tipped. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineup with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Now here's Edwards. The three, Smith. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Smith's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Irving. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And here's Murray. Reed sets a screen. Now Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner 3. Pass to Wallace. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Porzingis with room to shoot. And it's New York with another.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Carter. Irving, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. Murray looking around. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, and caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 4. On the wing, Wallace. From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
High post Reed. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Carter. Stolen by Reed. Murray with it. Irving picks him up. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Screen by Holmgren. Irving. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Reed. No made baskets yet.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Smith. Rejected by Holmgren. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Substitution on the court.
Robinson with a steal. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 1.
The Knicks, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
To the inside. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. It's Giddey on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Shepherd. Rebound by the 76ers. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And that one's good. Giddey.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Knicks trail by 5. Inside. Robinson gets the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Robinson with a double. From deep, Johnson. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Outside Robinson. Here's Shepherd. Yet to see a basket. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Wells. Here's Robinson. Here's Shepherd. Over Giddey. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Philadelphia leading by 3. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Really their whole team, but Shai, he's just special to watch.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Robinson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shepherd. Robinson can't hit. To the paint. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Knicks trail by 7.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Irving. The 15-footer. And he can't bank that one in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership was a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to do their best." Brian?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Murray with it. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Smith. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the Knicks making a change here. 6 to shoot. Left side Reed. Fades and shoots. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. .43 seconds left in the half. A slam dunk by Reed.
If only attention that Murray gets. Smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Here's Wallace. The putback. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Smith, no good.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Alvarado lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Carter. Reed with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's the double team with Carter. Pass to Randall. Smith inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Carter with it. Give him 8 points now.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Philadelphia leading by 5. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. Smith outside. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The three. Stolen by Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to Carter. Here's Wallace. Drops in the three. Wallace has got 6.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Randall on the screen. Murray cuts in. Softly drops in the floater. And the 76ers lead by 4.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
Edwards looking it over. Up top, Reed. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. He has 6. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Irving. And it's New York scoring again.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
New York working the ball around now. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 4. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Randall. Oh, it's stolen. Fast break. Here comes New York. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson can't hit. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And that one's good. Irving.
And it's that fantastic touch on the floater, and that's one of many reasons why Kyrie is considered one of the most skilled players of all time.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 13 now.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Robinson. Reed with the rebound. The Sixers lead by 7. Here's Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Irving looking it over. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. 14 points for him.
Strong performance from him. but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Sixers ahead, up 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Murray with the ball for the 76ers. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's Reed. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped. And they get it back. Back to Irving. Second chance effort. He takes it in. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Out to the right wing. The three, Smith. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Pass to Porzingis. He got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside Irving. Carter from outside. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can run.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And Wallace, here we go. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Irving! The three is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The ball's knocked loose. Now Holmgren takes a three. Oh, Holmgren! The touch from Reed.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 8. Irving fires. No good from 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Murray up top. There's the drive.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for New York. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
The Sixers lead by 10. Now Murray. Now Reed. Smith outside. Holmgren there for the rebound. And here's New York now. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the 76ers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Buries it from outside!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Lots of room. Cleared away by Reed. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the inner.